So real quick, yo, because I put out a video the other day.
Right.
Where I was talking about, don't be scared to give women validation, right? So there was a lot of guys that were, saying that, well, you can't give a woman validation, or you can't tell a girl she's hot, or you can't do this because she's gonna like lose attraction for you, right?
Okay.
And so the thing is this: it's not that a girl's gonna not be attracted to you because you're telling her you think she's hot or whatever, or you're telling her you think she's pretty, whatever it is like that. A lot of times these girls, they're not really that into you anyway. You understand? So it's not that you told her, hey, I think you're hot, and then she's gonna think, you're lame, or she's gonna like not see you as a guy she's interested in. It's just she wasn't interested in you in the first place like that.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So it didn't matter what you said to her. It's not like she wasn't into you at all, and then you didn't say that she was cute, and then you was trying to get her number, and then she's just gonna give you the number. She probably wasn't gonna give you the number anyway because she wasn't into you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really that simple. So, and I seen another comment where a guy was saying something like, I don't want to gas their head up because some of these girls they're bitchy and they're attention whores, and they're if you say this to them, if you say some type of validating type of shit, then she's gonna act like a bitch. But I'm like, it's not you saying the shit. She was already a bitch in the first place. So you guys got to stop thinking like, if I'm saying this or I'm doing this, this is automatically gonna make her this way. Now, there is a situation where if you are sweating a girl too much, if you're fucking saying, like, let's say like you get a girl's number and every 5 minutes you're texting her to talk about how beautiful she is and how, oh my God, you're so sexy, you're the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life every day.
Right.
That's one thing, because then what's gonna happen is you're gonna be putting her on too much of a pedestal. You're gonna be seeming too needy, too clingy, too like you have nothing else going on. That's one thing. But if you see a girl across the street, you walk across the street, and you say, you go up to her and be like, yo, miss, how you doing? I saw you from across the street. You was wearing that blue dress, looking all sexy and shit, so I had to come over and say, what's good? What's your name? That's it. Because guys are saying, look, women are getting validation all online and, on Instagram, and this is true. And you got to understand that is the difference between validating a chick on Instagram and validating a chick in person.
And that's where I wanted to come in at.
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers, most of y'all, when y'all talk about validation, y'all standing 3 feet away from the bitch talking about, oh, I think you're so pretty. No, nigga. It's all about technique. It's not just about giving a bitch a compliment. You wanna tell a bitch she's sexy in her ear. You wanna be whispering in her ear. You wanna have your arm around her waist, telling her, yo, you so fucking sexy. I have to touch you. Like, I gotta put my arm around you. And you telling her this in her ear, like, yo, I just wanna take your fucking clothes off. You bad as shit. Like, y'all cats, y'all, and this is another thing. Y'all scared. Y'all fucking scared. Y'all scared to tell a bitch she look good. Y'all scared to touch a bitch. Y'all scared to hug a bitch. Y'all scared to whisper in a bitch ear. You feel what I'm saying? You scared of all those things, and then what happens is, to compound all of that, y'all niggas got a scarcity mentality. You see what I'm saying? Because the reason why you're even arguing this whole fucking compliment validation shit is because you scared to lose the bitch in the first place. You can't be scared to lose the bitch. You cannot be scared to lose nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because life is crazy. As crazy as life is, you can have something now and it's gone. It's gone in a second. You see what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter. Enjoy your time. That's why I love like, if I'm taking the time to compliment a bitch or say something nice about her, like on some sexual shit, I want to be touching her. I want to be whispering in her ear. I want to be hugging her and pulling her close to me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not just like she sees it and feels it. So the quote unquote validation is more than just validation. It's engagement. Facts. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Y'all niggas don't know nothing about that because y'all still scared of losing a bitch over a fucking compliment. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's mad levels to this shit that y'all cats don't understand. And the fact that you sitting there worrying about, oh, this chick might get gassed up. Yo, it's not about her getting gassed up. You trying to get her pussy wet. You trying to get her excited.
Right.
You trying to get her gassed up to suck dick. That's what you trying to do. You ain't trying to, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all cats is like on some, you know, coy shit, like, oh, you're just so pretty and all that shit. And like, yo, it's not about that. Like, for me, me complimenting a bitch or getting close to a bitch, that's for me. I'm having a fun time, you know, getting all in a bitch's space because she's attractive to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that shit is for me. It's not for her. Y'all niggas always thinking that we do this game shit or we do this manhood shit for the bitch. We do it for us, fellas.
Exactly.
It's for us. We're doing it for us.
Exactly.
Talking to a bitch, having confidence about yourself, having a certain type of perspective, being on your purpose, having an abundance mindset is not about the bitch. It's about you, because there are other things in life that you trying to get that you need those things. You need to have confidence. You need to be on your purpose, and you need to have an abundance mindset. So when you go to that job interview and them niggas say, oh, well, we're not gonna, you know, we don't think we're gonna hire you. It's like, whatever, on to the next interview, because you know that's what it is. Or the next, if you're not a 9-to-5 nigga, you an entrepreneur, you know, the first person that doesn't really fuck with your business idea is cool, because you know you're down, you're confident with your shit, you're on your purpose, and you're ready to ask 1 million people if you have to. Why? Because you believe in your shit that much. That's what it's about. So it's the same thing with fucking with bitches. You're down to holler at 1 million bitches if you have to, because you know that you a nigga that deserve a bad bitch, period. You see what I'm saying? Y'all cats thinking that we doing all of this for the other person. Y'all think we're catering to these hoes. We're not doing that. We're making ourselves better.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
And the thing is, if you feel like telling a chick that she look good, tell her that she look good. But don't just tell her that she look good. Make her feel that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, get all up in her face, look her straight in her eye, or whisper in her ear. Like, yo, the last time I remember I was doing this wedding, and this girl, she was flirting with a nigga. I was like, yo, come here. Hey, that's another thing. Tell a bitch what you want her to do.
Exactly, right.
Say, come here. Come here. And she came closer to me. I put my arm around her. I was like, yo, you a sick. And she was shorter than me, too. So I leaned over and I just got in her ear, and I was like, you a sexy motherfucker. I need your number.
Right.
And then after that, I just gave her my phone. Because mind you, I was at a wedding, so I was still working at the time. Because the camera was, the fucking bride and groom was doing shit, and I was filming them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had a little break, so I pulled her close and I said what I said. But it wasn't about her. It wasn't about her. It was me letting her know my intention. That's what it's about. It's about you, fellas. You understand? Y'all niggas be thinking, giving too much light to the shit that's outside of you.
Right.
That's why y'all don't fucking y'all debate the whole confidence thing. And that's why we still on this whole shit about looks, money, and status, because you think it's about what's outside of you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Our whole shit is the truth is inside of you. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all niggas gotta know that shit. It's about you.
Real shit. And you know, it's funny because even in the other video, right? I was saying that a big reason why dudes, you know, is scared of this validation shit is because they believe that, or they come from the premise that women aren't going to be into them anyway, because they'll say, well, you know, all these other guys are validating her anyway, so, you know, you're gassing her up more. I don't give a fuck what other guys are doing, because you know why? Other guys ain't me.
Other guys ain't me, nigga.
That's what they don't get.
Other guys ain't me.
Other guys ain't me. That's what you got to understand. So I don't give a fuck if 1 million guys said whatever to this chick. She's not, when she's dealing with me, she's dealing with a whole another person. When she's dealing with you, she's dealing with a whole other person.
It's a different story.
It don't matter.
That voice sound different. You know, that voice whispering in her ear sound different.
It's a different nigga.
That fucking bicep around her fucking waist feel different,
exactly,
nigga. You feel me?
Exactly.
Get your fucking weight up, nigga.
And that's what we're saying. This is what we're saying. It's like, it's different shit. You feel what I mean? And so the thing is, a lot of cats has come from that premise of, damn, well, you know, these girls don't like me anyway, so I gotta find ways to get her to like me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we're trying to get tactics and tricks and, you know, like all these things to sort of like, you know, get her to chase us, right? But see, the funny part is, women actually chase guys who are basically, you know, like doing their thing. You understand?
Right.
Because when you're doing your thing, right, you're not giving a fuck about what she wants. And therefore, since you're not giving a fuck about what she wants, she notices that. And she's like, damn, this is a guy unlike any other guy who's trying to just like, you know, fucking kiss up to me, trying to get in my good graces and all this other shit with it, which they see all the time.
I ain't trying to get in your grace. I'm trying to get in your space.
You know what I'm saying? So,
bitch.
So they can, but see, they can tell that. They can tell that. And this is why one guy can tell a chick, yo, you know, you hot as fuck, and get her, and another dude could talk to a girl, not say nothing about her being hot, and the only reason he's saying nothing about her being hot is because he's scared he's gonna lose her. You see what I'm saying? I'm
gonna give you a prime example, and this is not exactly the same thing because I wasn't trying to holler at the bitch, but remember we was in the cab, right? Remember that chick Lolo East that we shot with?
Right,
the model chick.
Right.
How I got to shoot that chick, or how we got to shoot that chick, is we was in the Uber and Shorty was waiting at the bus stop on the sidewalk.
Right.
And I wound down the window and I was like, yo, you pretty as shit. You a model or something?
Right.
And she was like, yeah. I said, and I said, come over to the, again, I'm telling her what I want from her. I said, come over to the car. Let me get your number or something.
Right.
She gave me her Instagram, and then we spoke through Instagram and set up the shoot. Now, I'm like me. I'm celebrating me as the difference. Remember what the Uber driver nigga said? He was like, yo, I don't know if that was the right thing to say, brother. Some nigga. He was like, yo, you know, you sure you should be cussing at these chicks like that? Cause I don't know if she gonna really come out for that shoot. Cause you talking that, you cussing and that vulgarity. And I was like, yo, that's how I felt.
Right.
When I saw the bitch, I was like, yo, that bitch is pretty as shit. That's what went on in my mind. I wound down the window and I said that shit out loud.
Right.
And I got my photo shoot, didn't I?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Meanwhile, the Uber nigga trying to act like every other nigga talking about, oh, well I don't know if girls gonna respond to you being vulgar like that. Nigga, I'm me. I'm me.
Exactly.
The way I felt when I saw her face is how I felt. And she responded to that.
Exactly.
The authenticity of my reaction to her beauty as a model and me being a fucking photographer and having a certain eye.
Right.
I said to her, yo, you pretty as shit. I need to shoot you. And she was down from the door.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Now, what if I had took this nigga advice and been all polite, like, oh, I think you have the look that I'm going for, and I would like to see if we could possibly get together and maybe do a photo shoot. No, I'm me.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
Authentic.
Exactly.
Yo, you pretty as shit. Come over here. Give me your info. I need to shoot you. I'm a photographer. Let's do this.
Right. And the fact that you're you, that's all that matters. But this is why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say to the chick. You understand what I'm saying? Because 1,000 motherfuckers could have told her that she was hot.
Right.
Right? But guess what? The difference is when you told her that she was hot,
right?
It was you that told her.
It was me.
You see what I'm saying?
In my own words too.
That's
I could have said she was hot, but I said, nah, you pretty as shit.
You know what I'm saying? Or you sexy as fuck, or whatever the fuck you want to say.
Whatever you want to say. And by the way, it could have happened the other way where she didn't you know, she didn't probably like the way I came off and all of that shit. But the truth of the matter is she did. She did like that shit. And we had a good photo shoot. So what?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And the thing is, there's certain girls you're gonna talk to, you're gonna tell them some shit, they gonna feel it. You're gonna tell them some shit, they not gonna feel it.
And the fact of the matter is, because I'm on my purpose and I have an abundance mentality. I'm a photographer and I know that pretty bitches come a dime a dozen. I don't have to be afraid to express myself how I want to express myself. And it just so happened that the way I expressed myself clicked with the girl and we got to do the fucking photo shoot.
Exactly.
Right? But I'm not scared to say that shit again if I feel that way again. I'm not afraid. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that it's gonna be other pretty pretty bitches.
Right.
It's gonna be other pretty models. It's gonna be other photo shoots. Why? Because I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing just because one chick wasn't feeling me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what the abundance mentality is. The fact that you're not gonna stop doing what you're doing just because one or two people ain't feeling you. You see what I'm saying? If y'all niggas wanna let that shit affect how you express yourself to a female, that's on you.
Right.
But you can't be trying to act like, oh, I need to be scared of how I express myself to these chicks, or I need to be scared or watch myself how I compliment these chicks. Like, come on, man, you gotta be you. The big problem, see, you gotta understand, we giving y'all game, but you know, the game can seem like it's the same.
Right.
But the bottom line of the game is that it's a celebration of who you are first.
Right.
And then the game comes. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Then the game comes. So you have to remember that part. You have to remember that part.
Real
you know what
shit,
I'm saying?
Real shit, man. And guys, this is the thing, man. Stop trying to, you know, it's like a lot of guys are trying to not. It's like you're playing the game on defense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so.
And you're scared to take the shot.
Right. Exactly. So they're playing the game on defense. What happens is that, you know, you've already defeated yourself before you began.
Right.
Because if you're saying to yourself, I can't express myself as who I am, you know, because if I do, the girl's not gonna want to fuck with me, right? All you're really saying is that, you know, you don't see the value in yourself that the girl should be seeing in you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's all you're saying. So you're saying, I gotta do something, I gotta do tricks, I gotta, you know, lie, I gotta pretend, I gotta act like this is what it isn't in order to get. You see what I mean? And so that's the whole thing with the validation, because you don't have to validate a chick. I'm not saying you gotta go tell the girl she's hot. You don't have to do that. But if you're not gonna do it, right? Do that action because that's what you want to do. Exactly. Right. Don't do it because you're like, well, you know, I'm doing this because I want her to like. No, fuck that. Right. If you don't want to say she's hot, don't say she's hot.
That's all it is.
But do it because you want to do that action because that's how you want to do it.
Authenticity. That's what it really is. If you the type of nigga where your game is you don't compliment bitches, don't compliment them.
Exactly right.
But that's because that's your game.
Right. Exactly.
But don't be sitting there talking about, well, I don't want this chick to get her head all gassed up, right. So I ain't gonna tell her how good she look.
Right. Or I ain't gonna tell her how good she look because then she's probably gonna not be attracted to me. Like,
yeah.
Like what
she gonna get all gassed up and then all the other niggas that's trying to holler at her, she gonna leave me for them.
Right.
That's pussy shit, nigga.
Exactly.
That's pussy shit.
Exactly. Oh man.
Y'all niggas gotta have more belief in yourself and what you about, man. That's what it that's what it is. That's what it is. Do it because you wanna do it. Do it because you wanna do it. Like, that's why, like, you know, they say that shit, it ain't tricking if you got it. Well, I propose this. It ain't tricking if you truly want it. You see what I'm saying? Because, look, if you a nigga with bread, right? You a nigga with bread and you're seeing a certain amount of bitches.
Right.
And you decide that you got it like that, so you buying bitches bags and shit, or you buying bitches a certain type of dress,
right,
or whatever, because you want them to look a certain way when they're out with you.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's you. But if a chick says you better buy me this dress or I'm not gonna be with you no more, and then you go buy the dress, that's tricking.
Exactly.
That's tricking.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't be afraid to do you, no matter what that really means, because it's gonna mean something different to everybody.
Exactly.
But the point is, you understand what that means to you, and then you do it. You don't get forced or suckered into a situation because you scared of this or you scared of that. You see what I'm saying?
Real shit, man. And on that note, people, remember, the truth is inside you, man.
Exactly. That's the basis of this whole shit.
That's what we're talking about. All right, so we out of here, man.
All right, peace.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Look.
Lucario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.